A young man once walked up to Christ and asked him, "What good thing must I do to enter eternal life?" Listen to the answer that Christ gives him. He said, "Thou shalt do no murder. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy mother and thy father, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself." Sound familiar? 10 Commandments. He gave him 6 of them. The last 6 that has to do with his fellow man. The first 4 deal with your love for God. Now, he only gave the last 6 because these are Jews that he's talking to from the tribe of Judah, the southern kingdom, who were keeping the law. They knew about their love for God. He didn't have to give them the first 4. But my question is, are the 10 Commandments still valid today? Do we honor our mother and father? Is it okay to steal? Is it okay to kill? Most people say no, it's not okay. Yes, we live by those commandments. Okay. This is the question that I want to ask. Why do we have 2 sets of 10 Commandments? Didn't know that, did you? We have 2 sets of 10 Commandments. One came from the Bible, and one came from the Catholic Church. And at first glance, they both look the same. But look a little closer. You see it? You see, Daniel 7:25 said that this last beast that we're under right now, Rome, will think to change times and laws. Now, there's only one commandment on there that's a time and a law. And that will be the 4th one. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Now, Rome, this last beast, has changed that commandment. Now, instead of it being number 4, it's number 3 on the list, and it reads, "Remember to keep holy the Lord's day." They will think to change times and laws. And why is that? To get you away from God's commandments. You see, in the Old Testament, God was adamant about you keeping his Sabbaths. He said, "I hate your Sabbaths. I hate your holy days. The noise that you make when you sing to me, I don't want to hear it." Because the Jews had got away from keeping God's Sabbaths and the holy days. Look at Leviticus 23. God said, "These are my holy days and my Sabbaths that you should keep." Now, the Jews have started to worship Baal and other gods, and they were keeping different days, different feasts, different Sabbaths. So God said, "I hate your holy days. I hate your feasts. I hate your Sabbaths. They're not mine anymore." And my question is, are we doing the same thing today? Did he ever tell us to worship on Sunday? Show me the verse. Hosea 6:2, God says he will revive us and wake us back up to the things that we've been doing wrong and call us back to keep his worship days, his holy days, his commandments. And we're at that time right now. The pagans call it the age of Aquarius, which means the age of awakening. But the Bible says, "I will revive you in 2 days. A day with the Lord is 1,000 years." So 2,000 years later, here we are. God is waking us up and asking us to come back to his Sabbath, his feast days, and worship him. Does it matter? Does it matter?